The bomb squad is no longer with us. Jadon Sancho, Anthony. I guess you could throw in Lindelof in there. I guess you can throw in... I mean, the real bomb squad was Anthony, Sancho, Rashford, Malacia, and I feel like I'm missing one more. Garnacho. Obviously, Garnacho went to Chelsea, 40 M's. And the freedom fighter has finally won his fight for at least another season. Let's give it up. Let's get up to Jadon Sancho for winning another battle with freedom. He's finally been able to escape the grasp of Man United just for another season. Why can't United let go of this guy? Why nobody wants to buy him? Well, I know why nobody wants to buy him. He wants to stay at, I think he's almost at 300K a week. He wants to keep that wage when he's not. He hasn't shown levels of that wage in the last 2 seasons. The Jadon Sancho situation is so weird. I saw a comment yesterday where it's like, I think United fans just have to realize that he's just going to be here until his contract expires. He's just going to be here forever. And then that's when we're actually going to be able to let him go. That's a free agent. That on a free. It's wild, man. He had so many different options. He could have gone to Napoli. He could have gone to Juve. He could have gone to Turkey. And I'm really surprised as to why he didn't want to go to the Serie A. But he decided to wait till final day and go to Aston Villa. Yay. I don't know. Jadon Sancho's kind of annoying. And Aston Villa's gonna. I think the only good thing for United is, one, he's not with the squad. And I'm not saying he couldn't provide anything, but I feel like his relationship with United is just kind of over with. It's just there's like no thing that's gonna like resurrect it. But Aston Villa's gonna pay 80% of his salary. 80%. That's pretty good. I don't know if Chelsea was paying the whole salary last season. I don't recall, but 80% is pretty good. Hopefully United can get him off their books eventually, like on a permanent. I hope he does well. Maybe he does well enough for Aston Villa to try to get him permanently. We'll see. But on Jadon Sancho, man, if I speak, I'll be in trouble. If I speak, I will be in trouble. I prefer not to speak.
Really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Moving on to Anthony's. Anthony is one of those players where he's almost the complete opposite of Sancho. He really wanted it to work. And I'm not saying Sancho didn't want it to work, but after things got rough with Sancho, and also we don't know the whole details of it, and his like little thing with Ten Hag and trying to find a good position for him. Yeah, enough on Sancho. But I'm saying Anthony's different is because he really wanted the move to work. Every time he went out there, he tried his best. Even if he wasn't good enough, even if he just did a couple spins.
Sheriff, look at that from Anthony. That was how the Strictly Come Dancing, wasn't it?
He was trying his hardest. And you can tell he had a passion for the club. You can tell he really wanted it to work out. You can tell he really wanted to be a star here. He has quality, but it's one of those things where confidence is key. And sometimes when you go to a new environment, you have like a brand new confidence. I think at Betis he did so well because it was a new environment, a new club, new country, and he didn't have to worry about what was going on at Man United. He didn't have to worry about other critics, everything was going on. He just focused on his football. He was finally able to get his move to Betis, so I'm happy for him. That's one of those players that I'm gonna be rooting for, and anytime I'm able to watch a Betis game, I'm gonna be rooting for Anthony. I hope he does well, and I'm sure he's gonna keep up his form from last season, especially because it's pretty much the same team. I'm just glad he was able to find a home, and a home that wants him too, you know? As cheesy as that sounds. Happy that United was able to get him off the books. I hope he does well. And not even that, I know he's gonna do well. I think he's just gonna pick up from where he left off last season. Look out for him and Isco again, man. That's a duo right there. Victor Lindelof, I mean, he left on a free earlier. The same with Eriksen. They both left on a free because their contract ran out. But he also went to Aston Villa. He's gonna be joining Jadon Sancho in Aston Villa. And I think that's a good pickup for Aston Villa. I mean, he's a good rotational center back. You can start because obviously he's Premier League proven. There was reports for him going to Fiorentina and join De Gea, but he's like, no, let me join Aston Villa, stay in England. So I already spoke on Rasmus Højlund. It's official that he went to Napoli now. I was a United fan growing up, so it kind of stings a little bit, but I think he knows for his career, some things don't always work out. So I think he knows that this is the right decision to try go back to Italy, a league that he already knows. And similar to Anthony, I'm gonna be rooting for him. I hope everything goes well for him, and I think he's gonna ball out in Napoli, especially with the team that they have over there. hey man, he might walk out of there with the City A title. Hey man, shout out to Rasmus, bro. I hope he's able to develop as a player because there's talent in there. And the move is a loan, but it's permanent if Napoli get Champions League. And I'll be very surprised if Napoli do not get Champions League. See, Garnacho left. I made a video on that almost a month ago because, oh my gosh. Fabrizio Romano made 32 tweets about it. 32! Like, damn, bro, what? Why you love Garnacho so much? So I thought it was going to be officially announced a while ago. That's why I made a video 3 weeks ago, but now it's officially announced. Garnacho, man, I don't like how things ended because I did have love for Garnacho. This sounds like a relationship. I hope they're doing okay, but we had to go our separate ways. It's gonna be weird seeing him in Chelsea blue, and I know some United fans are hoping he flops. I don't think he's gonna flop because there's talent in there, right? He's gonna be a good servant for Chelsea. I don't know how long he's gonna be there because the contract's like 7-8 years. I do not expect him to be there that long, but we'll see how he gets on. I mean, he's used to the Prem. Hopefully he's able to develop more as a player. Same with Højlund, because they are not close to the finished product. So hopefully they will develop their game. If he wants to be successful at Chelsea, he has to step up his game for sure. And United, obviously, I feel like they could have got a bigger fee for him, but 40 mil is all right, especially considering how bad United are at selling players. So 40 mil, I'll take it, I guess, even though I think we could have got close to 60. Tyrell Malacia is still here as well. Like, he was actually really good in his first season. He was actually one of like Erik ten Hag's good signings, but I forget he's even on the books still and in the squad. He wasn't able to find a club before the end of the window, and it looks maybe like he might be going to Turkey or maybe to Saudi Arabia. We'll see. But yeah, Malacia, I forgot he was even in the squad. Finishing this video off, United finally signed a new goalkeeper. We signed the next Courtois. I mean, that's what people are calling him. I just think United have to do a good job of easing him into the squad. I think one thing that kind of ruined Onana's career here at United, yes, he's a mistake. He's prone to make a mistake. But in United's first game in preseason, I forget what team he played, but he got chipped from the halfway line.
Rafael Varane. Oh, this chipped effort is going to be really close. Oh, what a goal! Manchester United are behind, and it's
getting chipped in your first game, and people are like, oh, he's good with his feet, but he is prone to a mistake every now and then. If that's happening in your Manchester United debut, I just hope United do a good job of easing Lemans into the squad so he doesn't feel all the pressure. Especially right now with the goalkeeper's position, there's so much pressure around that, especially how bad Bayindir and Onana is. People are expecting someone to be... The thing is, can you really be as bad as them? But I think part of the reason why they make more mistakes is because of the pressure of playing for United. So I hope Lemans has a good support system around him. I hope the squad's able to integrate him, at his own pace. I'm not saying he's going to come back and start against City. I'll be very surprised if he starts against City. Things go well, United can have the goalkeeper for the next 10, 12 years. And he has talent. If you go watch his highlights, man, he's a great shot stopper, and he's so good at claiming crosses. If you look at his stats, man, his high claim percentage is up there in the 90s. And I'm like, that's exactly what United need. Someone who can actually claim crosses and isn't scared to claim crosses. I think he's going to be a good goalkeeper. We just got to ease him into it. That was the end of United's summer transfer window. Let me know what you guys think of all the departures and of Lemans. And that's going to do it all for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.